Hello everyone. Okay, so yesterday I did a live video, so thank you to anyone who tuned in. I was making dragon's blood patchouli soap, so that's what we're going to cut today, so you can see how it turned out. So this was just a red clay soap made with my own blend of dragon's blood, patchouli and a little smidge of vanilla. So here it is. Just get it out of this mould and give it a cut. It does smell really, really good. It smells similar to the last one I made, but I had to change this blend because one of the scents that I used was discontinued. So I had to make up my own. So it's looking pretty nice. I did do a water discount again, so this is not quite 24 hours, but nearly there. Just going to get my board. Alright. Cut it into loaves first. See, it's just a plain inside. We're going to cut this on my larger cutter. So we've got some nice chunky bars. So there's the top. Cut these end pieces. Hold on. Let me cut that way. There we go. That'll give us 3 end cuts, and then this little one I use for samples. Be a bit mucky. So I want my single wire cutter. Just want the ends there. Just got some like dimpling. Trim out to make it smoother on the bottom. And then we'll have those facing us. They shouldn't create drag marks because these are quite sort of rounded. Those pink peppercorns, I mean. It should be alright with those. This is the bars. So I'll just cut the one loaf. So these are nice chunky soaps. Just plain. So the scent is quite musky. I mean, dragon's blood, the scent on its own is quite a musky scent anyway, but mixed with the patchouli isn't like super strong in there. I think the dragon's blood fragrance is strong enough to sort of hold up on its own, but So the clay might add a little bit of slip to these bars. It's not the same as like using it on the skin for skincare properties, because in soap it just really is just used for colour, like any botanical, which I've mentioned before. Somebody got a bit funny the other day because I mentioned turmeric. Doesn't have any properties for the skin when used in bars of soap, so in batches of soap I mean, because the alkaline nature of sodium hydroxide, it will obliterate any of the properties of the curcumin inside. So the curcumin is the anti-inflammatory, but in soap it just gets killed, you know, it can't withstand the high alkalinity. So when it's used in soap, it's just purely for colour. And also it's the contact time that it's on the skin for. You know, if you're using turmeric as an anti-inflammatory aid for your body or your skin, then you would use that as a leave-on product that would then absorb into the skin and have those wonderful properties that it's got. But in a bar of soap, you're just simply using it to cleanse skin, so those properties are lost in soap. So yeah, somebody got a bit shitty with me because I'd said there's no properties for skincare in soap with the turmeric powder. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. If you don't believe me, Google it and you'll see what I mean. I think the majority of you that watch this channel aren't that daft and understand what I'm saying. Anyway, I'll be back for the next soap very soon. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.